We are covenanting with the people to revitalize local governance in order to transform the relationship between citizens and government at the local level.
It is this revitalization of governance at the community level that will be the driving force for reaching developed nation status by 2030. Governance structures increase community advocacy at the local and national levels. This secures for citizens a better and a more responsive service that reflects the needs of the people.
If we are to achieve our ambitions as a country to become first world by 2030, then it's important that we empower all citizens to actively participate in their own development.
The voice of the people must be the guiding principle by which decisions are made and institutions are established. So, within communities, the essence of governance must be people participation. People involved in seeing that things are done right, ensuring that their lives are improved. Residents must be interested in community governance, becoming members of community groups, as these structures form the foundation of a strong community.
Well, governance is very important and almost, you would say, integral or pivotal to the community development planning process, to ensure that when decisions are made or whatever actions are taken, it reflects what the community thinks or wants to see happen.
The government's policy framework for economic growth, social development, public sector reform and poverty reduction inform the work of the Social Development Commission. The SDC's mandate is facilitating the building and strengthening of governance structures and other civil society mechanisms, providing support to community groups that have the requisite capabilities to enable citizen participation in realizing Jamaica's development goals. Existing community-based organizations such as citizens associations, youth clubs and neighborhood watches can work together in a community development committee called a CDC. A CDC is a composition of all organizations in a community. It represents the interests of citizens and is the voice of the community. At the policy decision-making level, effective CBOs and CDCs are also given the chance to interact with other stakeholders, such as NGOs and local businesses, in parish forums such as Development Area Committees and the Parish Development Committees, PDCs. At these meetings, important decisions are made, such as plans for community road rehabilitation, management of street lights, and the establishment of health centers or youth training centers. Communities in which these governance structures exist are already seeing signs of development and are energized to achieve more. One group at Beto in rural St. Andrew worked into the night just recently to carry out a priority planning process.
First, we did a profile of the community where we look at everything affecting the community. And today we look at the vision. We did a brainstorming exercise with them where they look at some of the concerns, the issues and problems. And from that, they came up with what is called a vision statement, what they want to see their community looking like within the next 5 years.
Like Beto's community governance structure, other communities across the island are getting involved. There are some 4,600 active community-based organizations, 415 active community development committees representing 53% of 783 communities, 44 active development area committees accounting for 61% of 73 development areas, and 11 or 85% active parish development committees. The hope is to build on these successes by maintaining a positive approach to development, where citizens have a right to and a say in attaining a good quality of life.
I pledge, Mr. Speaker, to do all I can to support the continued momentum of the PDCs and enable greater synergies with PDCs, SDC, and the local authorities, which will result in the empowerment of citizens in communities and in enabling participation in an integrated, equitable, and sustainable national development process.
Everyone should love. Everybody must work.